The dew can be a deciding factor late in the night. Dusty conditions here today on the field. The captains are ready to call for the toss. Heads or tails, it's anyone's guess. He goes for tails, and heads it is. The batting side has been decided. Looks like a really good surface today. The stadium is packed with a very eager audience. A change of pace. The fast bowler has now joined the attack. The batsman didn't want to take any risk there. Loses his balance on that occasion and he is struggling his way up. Good stuff from the bowler. Bowls a shortish delivery this time. The ball races away to the boundary. Superb delivery. The ball sneaks through and hits the bails. The bails are lit. What a delivery. He has to stick to his basics and not give away his wicket here. Four runs to end the over. And that's four, using his feet outside edge, and it will run to the boundary. New to the ground? Never mind. Hit a boundary off the first ball. He has to run hard on this one. The fielder sees eye to eye with the bowler and flings it true. A premature end to a promising start. Caught out. He is the new man in. He should stick to the team plan and anchor the innings. The ball has pierced the fielders all the way. What a cracking start. A boundary off his first encounter. Did he edge it? The umpires asked for the stump camera. The batsman is cutting it really close. There's no obvious edge here, but either way, he's not very happy with that stroke. The tension in the dressing room is palpable. Is it all over for him? Not just yet. Ultra edge detect. Well contained. A dot ball to end. A good shot selection. Drives the ball through. He knows every run stopped counts. Nicely sent back with a strong flexing action. He moves like lightning and stops it just inside. No run again. Clever bowling by the bowler. The batsman has been deceived completely. Excellent use of the feet by the batsman. It has been pushed down to the square region. Technology will have to take a call on this one. Too close for human judgment. The cameras have spotted a nick. Waiting on the audio confirmation from Ultra Edge Detect to know for sure. The batsman's regretting it already. Bet he knew it was over before anyone else. Back to the dressing room he goes. Ultra Edge Detect says out. A new batsman walking in. Hope he can save his team's hopes. He's making the batsman work for his money. A spirited defense. Driven it to... Whacks it flat and hard to extra cover. Driven straight to the point fielder on the offside. But no runs added. The bowler tries for something new here. A change of side. The umpire isn't taking any chances with this one. Time for a closer look. He swung it just a tad off centre. Wasn't expecting to miss that one. Could be a nick, but we'll need Ultra Edge Detect to confirm. Looks like a lot of fuss about nothing. All quiet on the Ultra Edge Detect. He's safe. Excellent delivery. The batting side are no doubt getting frustrated. Good effort from the fielding unit. He gets in a sharp throw to save some extra runs. Great line and length once again. No runs off that one. Sensational stuff. Stopped a definite boundary with his fielding effort. The batsman might be in trouble here. He has to push to stay on. He looks to slog that one between long on and long off. He's devastated that ball. Thumped over the field for 4. He's kicking himself for that shot. Easy catch by the fielder. He just has to stick to the basics and play his natural game here. The bowler wants to disrupt the batsman's rhythm. He's going for a side change. A clever change of pace. This is an absolute ripper of a ball. It has sent the bails flying all around. It's out. The stump has lit up. They lose another wicket in quick succession. He needs to stay on and finish the game for his team now. A textbook drive that rockets down to it. Took the pace off the ball with that brilliantly timed dive. That was nicely driven to offside covers, but stopped by the fielder. Oh, that was so close. The third umpire has been asked for. Too fine a call to make on sight. Edged and caught. Infrared to confirm. There's a blip on the hotspot and it's all over. An unfortunate lapse in timing and he's out. And that's the 5th wicket for the bowler today. A terrific performance. A change of sides requested by the bowler. He's onto something special here. Good thinking by the batsman. Leaves the delivery. That's some clever use of the wrist from the batsman. He drives that one down. A daredevil dive that pays dividends. Boundary denied. Sensational effort in the field there. He makes a perfect... He's going over the wicket for a shift in tempo. Excellent use of the feet by the batsman. It has been pushed down to the square region. The fielder is all over it. No freebies today. What a block! Amazing speed and reaction time from the fielder. Looks like they're going to go up to the third umpire. That's going to need a keener pair of eyes. The wickies nabbed it, but was that an edge? He might be in the clear here. The cameras don't show anything nasty. He's taken a risk with that one, but he might just be okay. The appeals were big and loud, but Ultra Edge Detect is keeping mum. No reason to walk back to the pavilion this time. That's a maiden over from the bowler. Brilliantly bowled. Well judged by the batsman at the crease. Not so good run up to the crease this time from the bowler. Extra run to the batting team. That's a quick bit of legwork from these two. He's got it in hand and chucks it right back. A free hit coming up. That's a good opportunity to grab for the batting unit. Batsman's off the mark with that single. The ball is not stopped. It's edged and runs away for the boundary ropes for 4 runs. No need to run for it. The batsman looks really unhappy with the decision. Despite the appeal, that's a tough call. The umpire calls for a close-up. Can't see any deflection, but even a fine edge can spell disaster. Risky business going for a stroke like that. It's nerve-wracking for both teams out here as they wait for Ultra Edge Detect to deliver a verdict. And he's safe! The pressure seems to be building here for the batting team. The fielders are pulling out all the stops by making all the stops, keeping things interesting. It's around the wicket this time.
It's it!
He's played right into the fielder's hands. A new man in. Time for him to up the scoring rate. He's decided to bowl over the wickets this time to try something different. A sturdy effort from the fielder there. Well thrown. Blinding speed and a quick throw. Now that's a solid defence. Some aggressive defence there from the fielding side. Driven straight to the point fielder on the offside. But no runs added. No reason to let the batsman get settled. A clever change of pace. It's often the slower one that gets you. Out, says the umpire, and huge celebrations from the fielding unit. Looks like they're going to go up to the third umpire. Dismissed off his first ball. A really special innings needed from him to pull him over the finish line. He'll live and fight another day. A good decision to avoid that one. A good lead by the batsman. The batsmen were quite starved for pickings. He had less than a second to throw himself in front, and he makes it. What a save! That was nicely driven to offside covers, but stopped by the fielder. Sensational effort in the field there. He makes a perfect throw to return the ball close to the stumps. A clever change of pace. It's often the slower one that gets you. Such a neat dismissal. Fantastic delivery. The bails are lit. What a delivery. Wickets tumbling at the other end. Hope he can survive the initial few deliveries. He's going over the wickets for a shift in tempo. The batsman has driven it to perfection. From the fielding unit. They need to keep this momentum going forward. He ends the over on... The batsman has found the gap through the fielders on the offside. Driven straight to the point fielder on the offside, but no runs added. That was well judged by the fielder. Well fielded in the end. He returns a very good throw back to the stumps. From the bowler. The batsman was in two minds there. It's going to be harder to convert those boundaries with the outfield getting covered. Now the fielders can stretch their legs and stop those boundaries. The fielder sees eye to eye with the bowler and flings it true. Batsman's off the mark with that single. Two's company, but four's a blast. What a shot! He hits long and hard, down the ground, over the ropes it goes. A cracking way to get off the mark. No reason to let the batsman get settled. The bowler is swapping to the other side of the wicket. A quick shuffle and it's all in the wrists as the ball flies down leg side. An impressive stint by both batsmen. swinging delivery. The batsman is in real trouble now. Ample rotation of the upper body there. A textbook square cut. Some balls are better left unplayed. He's almost knocked his block off. A savage bouncer gets a strong warning. They're making the batsman fight for every run. Good show by the fielders. No luck for the batsman at the end. Time for some spin now. An amazing effort in the end from the fielder. Catapults it right back to the crease. Good throw. The striker is hesitant. Should be a speedy... The medium pacer has been called into the attack now. That was driven nicely for a boundary. That was nicely driven to offside covers, but stopped by the fielder. Some nimble footwork and a dainty flick that races down fine leg. Well fielded in the end. He returns a very good throw back to the stumps. The ball slams into the stumps, but they've made it in time. No run out here. He's driven it splendidly through the covers. He wraps the ball around his little finger all the way to deep mid-wicket. Batsman's off the mark with that single. Unbelievable stuff from the fielder. The crowd's gone berserk. Easy decision by the umpire. That signalled not out. He's taken the safe route on that one. A wonderful over comes to an end. He's a real shotgun, this one. Let's see if he can generate some swing. A change of pace. A fast bowler. A textbook cover drive. Simply gorgeous. He's got a great arm and knows how to use it. What a throw. The batsman has driven it to perfection. Tough opposition for the batting side in this outfield. Looks like he has to make a dive to save his wicket. Loud shouts from the bowling team, but the umpire decides in the batsman's favour. That was an educated edge there from the batsman. Plays it down the leg side. That was nicely driven to offside covers, but stopped by the fielder. The fielders are on guard, protecting the infield closely. A sharp economist, this one. A frugal over with slim returns for the batting. They're bringing in some medium pace to try and limit the opposition's score. The medium pacer has been called into the attack now. A textbook cover drive. Simply gorgeous. That's a good throw by the fielder. Getting right back. That was spotted so quickly by the fielder. What a great effort in the field. An acrobatic dive prevents the extra run. The bowler smiles in relief. Driven it to the mid-wicket fielder on the leg side. An economical over comes to an end. The medium pacer has been called into the attack now. Oh, that was a nasty one. Well left. Well bowled, nothing conceded. A sturdy effort from the fielder there. Well thrown. the mid-off fielder. No chance of a run there. A lovely drive down the offside. He moves like lightning and stops it just inside. Four more runs to end the over. He's a real shotgun, this one. Let's see if he can generate some swing. A change of pace. A fast bowler has now... That was some sensational... Catapults it right back to the crease. Good throw. Some fancy footwork there. Pays off with a four. Well fielded, and the batsman couldn't get away with it. That was nicely driven to offside covers, but stopped by the fielder. No happy ending for the batsman at the end of that over. They're bringing in some medium pace. The medium pacer has been called into the attack now. He struck the meatiest bit of willow there. He had less than a second to throw himself in front, and he makes it. What a save. Catapults it right back to the crease. Good throw. The batsman opting to play it safe on that one. No runs. He's driven it hard and home, frolicking down the pitch. With a hop, skip, and a jump of the ropes. 4 to the batsman.
Not out.
Looks like they'll go up for the review. That's going to need a keener pair of eyes. The wickies nabbed it, but was that an edge? There's no doubt it's in the keeper's hands, but the hotspot shows that it's missed the bat. A huge sigh of relief from the batting side. Steps out his front foot and defends that beautifully. He's played it with soft hands on the onside and makes it look effortless in the end. The medium pacer has been called into the attack now. A sturdy effort from the fielder there. Well thrown. The fielders are pulling out all the stops by making all the stops. That was nicely driven to offside covers. Excellent placement by the batsman. Moves quickly to place the ball on the offside. An acrobatic dive prevents the extra run. The bowler smiles in relief. A good over. No addition to the total. The medium pacer has been called into the attack now. Some aggressive defense there from the fielding side. Oh dear, looks like a bit of willow on that one. The bowler baited him nicely into playing wide and loose. Ultra edge will seal the deal here. Ultra edge detected. An unfortunate nick and he's gone. Some good bowling there to nab that one. He just has to stick to the basics and play his natural game here. A sturdy effort from the fielder there. Well thrown. A hop, a skip, and the ball whooshes away to leg. What a shot! A stupendous blow that comfortably clears the stands. Gets underneath the ball this time and lofts it for a 6 off the last ball. A pacer who's known for his physical intensity. Can he up his game today? A change of pace. Swept away in a frenzy. He's lofted it just right. Bounce and boundary. Exquisite timing. He has lofted this reverse and it's gone for a 4. Will he make it 3 boundaries in a row here? He bends and it's a paddle sweep down the leg side. The fielder sees eye to eye with the bowler and flings it true. What agility! He stopped that brilliantly! He flicks it away onto the onside this time for more runs. The medium pacer has been called into the attack now. A clean sweep and it clears the field. Couldn't have added more grace to it. What a way to bring up the victory. What a performance from the winning side. They'd be very pleased with the result. Some smart work by today's man of the match. A world-class performance with the ball.